Do you fall prey to what I call the black turtleneck syndrome? Well, let me explain what this is. I work in an industry full of black turtlenecks and heavy rimmed glasses. The design industry, the brand industry, the strategy industry is full of uniforms of similar looking clothing, similar sounding speech, and just similar ways of being. And for a long, long time, 22 years, I felt I had to fit into that uniform and into that standard. But then one has to ask themselves, do you want to fit in with your competitors, or do you want to fit in with your customers and your prospects? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. And it's a tough question. I know how hard it is sometimes to break out of the black turtleneck. It can be very uncomfortable. But let's look at some of the leaders that have done this really, really well. And Elon Musk comes to mind for me. You know, Elon is selling cars in ways that Henry Ford or Ford Motor Company would never think of, or Toyota would never think of. He has his own spin on how he wants to sell his product, and we look up to him for that. He broke the mold on what marketing and leadership looked like in his industry. So the question is, are you ready to break out of that black turtleneck yourself? Instead of looking sideways at what they think, why not look forward on what your customer thinks and what your prospect thinks and what you could gain from that? There are no rules for this. There are no boundaries. The boundaries that we have set upon ourselves, and we have no one to blame but ourselves. But I ask you this, would you rather gain the admiration of your competitors, or would you rather gain the admiration of your customers, your prospects, the potentials that will admire you? And I would bet you any money that if you gain the admiration of your customer, your competitors will start looking at you as well.